Have you ever wondered what happens when 3 days in the woods becomes 3 months of pure nightmare? Mike, Sarah, and Danny had planned the perfect weekend getaway. A simple camping trip to Clear Ridge Forest, just like they'd done every summer since high school. But when they woke up on what should have been Monday morning, the sun was setting instead of rising. Day 4 became day 10. Day 10 became day 30. The forest seemed to shift around them, trails leading nowhere, their car keys mysteriously vanishing from Mike's backpack. Every morning brought the same disorienting confusion, the same growing panic. Sarah scratched another mark into the bark of their designated calendar tree. 97 lines now scarred the ancient oak. Her hands shook as she carved, remembering how confident she'd been on day 1, how certain this was just a simple mistake. Danny had stopped talking on day 60. He just stared at the tree line, muttering about shadows that moved wrong, about whispers in languages that predated human speech. His eyes had taken on a glassy, distant quality that made Sarah's skin crawl. Mike remained their anchor, their voice of reason. He rationed their mysteriously replenishing supplies, maintained their shelter, kept them focused on survival. Without him, Sarah knew they would have lost their minds completely. On the 98th night, Sarah couldn't sleep. Something felt different, wrong. She watched Mike tend their fire, his movements mechanical, practiced, too practiced. That's when she noticed the small vial in his jacket pocket. Her blood turned to ice as fragments of memory surfaced. Mike adding berries to their morning water. Mike insisting they drink the strange-tasting tea he brewed each evening. Mike always being the first to wake, the last to sleep. She crept closer and saw the label on the vial. Hallucinogenic compounds, synthetic time distortion agents, the kind of experimental drugs Mike's pharmaceutical company had been developing. The forest wasn't trapping them, Mike was. Sarah's scream pierced the night air, but it came out as barely a whisper. The drugs had stolen even her voice. She looked at Danny, understanding now why he'd stopped speaking, why his eyes held such terror. Mike turned to face her, his expression calm, almost loving. You don't understand, Sarah. Out there, the world ended 3 months ago. The news reports the chaos, the collapse. I'm protecting you. I'm keeping you safe in here, in our perfect little bubble where time doesn't matter. As Sarah felt consciousness slipping away again, she realized with growing horror that tomorrow would be day 99. And Mike had enough drugs to make it day 999. The forest would keep them forever.